Good morning, parents. If you are searching around the internet and you came to this video because your baby absolutely hates tummy time, then you're watching the right video and you're in the right place. Because in today's session, I'm going to share with you problems that I've encountered with parents. I've literally, over my 25-year career as a pediatric physical therapist, helped thousands of parents just like you who have been complaining that, oh my goodness, my baby starts crying the moment I put them in tummy time. And this is something that I see quite often. And so a lot of parents ask me about it. And parents, I want to hear from you today. Drop a comment and let me know how challenging tummy time has been in your household. Now, if you're having a problem with tummy time, I want to hear from you. Drop it in the chat right now. But before we get into these three techniques that I'm going to share with you on how to cure your tummy time woes with your little one, I want to take a step back and talk a little bit about why tummy time is important. Think of tummy time as your baby's first little mini workout. And you want to start off gradually. Tummy time is going to be used early on to help with those strengthen your baby's neck muscles, strengthen your baby's chest muscles, shoulder muscles. And tummy time is actually the foundation for all of the other milestones that are going to come later on. Tummy time is the foundation for rolling over. Tummy time is the foundation for creeping, for crawling, for pushing up into the sitting position. All of it starts with tummy time. Now, once you get started with tummy time, you're also going to be doing your baby another huge favor, which is you're going to be taking your baby out of the safe sleep position, which is you definitely want to have your baby sleeping on their back. But when you put your baby in tummy time, you're taking your baby off the back of their head, which is going to help to prevent a condition called positional plagiocephaly or flathead syndrome. And you definitely want to do that. When your baby is awake, you want to have your baby in tummy time, what's called supervised tummy time. You don't want to leave your baby on their tummy alone unsupervised. So you want to have your baby in tummy time when your baby is awake. Put your baby in tummy time. Take your baby off the back of their head and prevent that positional plagiocephaly. So that's the second benefit of early tummy time. So a lot of parents ask me, when can I start tummy time? And you can start tummy time right away. You can start tummy time when you come home from the hospital. You can start it right away. Now, here's a mistake that I see. A lot of times parents think when we talk about tummy time, when professionals like myself or the pediatrician talks about tummy time, parents think, oh, I'm going to put my baby on their tummy, walk away. And so now baby starts screaming because baby feels abandoned and they're in this uncomfortable position. Here's the thing. A lot of babies fuss in tummy time. When you put them in tummy time, it's a bit of a workout for baby, lifting that heavy head. And so you want to keep that in mind. So let's get into our three techniques that you want to use during your tummy time. Trick number one is what I call the graduation method. This means that you're going to allow your baby to graduate from one stage of difficulty to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, as you make it gradually more challenging. This is a technique that I use in my treatment sessions. I tell parents what we want to do is take a big movement like tummy time and break it down into these tiny little increments, that as many as we can, and gradually make it a little bit more challenging as we move forward. So let's get into the graduation method. We're going to start with number one. Tummy time can be as simple as this. Take your baby, hold your baby in your arms, lean your body back to about 45 degrees, and then put your baby on your chest. This is tummy time as well. This is early tummy time. Your baby will feel comfortable, cozy. Your baby will feel supported. And you have your baby on your chest like this. And you hold baby like this for just, even if you do 30 seconds the first day, you start off slow and you keep moving forward gradually. The next step from that in our graduation process is to move on to tummy time, where you have your baby lying on, where you are laying on your back and you put your baby to lie on your tummy. So let's move on to that. So you can see here that I have my baby, I am lying flat on my back in my bed, and this is my son on my chest. Now you notice I'm holding him, I'm supporting him around his trunk, and I'm letting him lay on my chest. So we're chest to chest. You can see that he's lifting his head up every now and again to make eye contact with me because I'm talking to him. I'm coaching him through it. You can see I have my hand on his back, so I'm making him feel comfortable. I'm rubbing his head. I'm supporting him, and I'm giving him the opportunity to take a break when he needs to, but then to lift his head back up when he feels the urge, like he wants to make eye contact with dad. So you can, dads, you can do this as well. Moms, you can do this. You can see he is working really, really hard. I'm giving him a little bit of a break. This is a position that I love to advocate. It's called side lying. If you notice your baby is getting tired, put your baby to lie on their side. He is still moving his head. He's still getting a neck workout. You notice he's trying to angle his head so that he can have some face-to-face contact with me and maybe snuggle with me a little bit. I'm giving him some hugs, some kisses, so that he can continue and stay comfortable in the tummy time position and be able to keep on moving around. Another way to graduate in our graduation process is to move on to another position where you can put your baby on your lap. Putting your baby on your lap will allow you to be able to comfort baby. You can rub baby's head. You can cross your legs and have one leg over the other and have baby in an inclined position if lying flat on their tummy proves to be too challenging for a baby. So we've gone from rather quickly there from a 45-degree angle where you lay back. Then we've moved on to you lying flat on the ground. Now we've given baby an opportunity to be at a 45-degree angle again, but be working a little bit more in just getting those reps in. Another technique that I love to do in our graduation process is to put baby down on the ground and get down on the ground with baby and go face to face with baby. Now you're moving into the heavy stuff. You've got baby down on the ground, but you can see him kicking his little legs there. He is upset. He doesn't like being on his tummy. But I'm working with him. I am right there in his face. I'm engaging with him, and I am making all kinds of silly faces at him. At one point, I was singing to him. Another point, I was talking to him, giving him toys to play with. Anything to just gradually extend the tummy time position so that he can reap the benefits of tummy time and begin to let those neck muscles get stronger and stronger and keep on increasing the level of difficulty. You notice I'm not kind of fighting with him. He wanted to put his head down and take a break, and I'm letting him do that. He is actually trying to roll out of the tummy time position, and I'm trying to keep him there as much as I possibly can to continue to work as long as he could, because this is a big kid. He is actually quite old. He's not a newborn. And so now the fact that I'm his physical therapist, I'm actually going backwards in time. I'm trying to get him to recapture some of those motor milestones that he are lagging behind. And one of them is just the fact that he does not like being on his tummy. And I want him to be able to start moving into creeping and crawling. And so I'm working as hard as I can to get him to tolerate being on his tummy. Now you can see that you can see his face. He really doesn't like it. He's fussing, but he is working and he's doing it. If you do it gradually, little bits at a time, baby will get better and better at tummy time. Moving on, the next step, of course, is continuing down on the ground to leave baby with a little less support. Start to use things like, instead of using just your face, start using toys. What I like to tell parents, and this is trick number 2, is strategic timing technique. This is where you pick the time that you're going to use and do tummy time. Do tummy time with your baby when your baby is fresh, where Most parents, I find, try tummy time when their baby's already grumpy or hungry or overly tired. And now that's setting everyone up to not succeed. The strategic timing technique has three golden windows. The first golden window is right after a diaper change when your baby is calm and alert. They're clean, they're comfortable, they're ready to explore. And as you have that happening, then your baby is able to tolerate tummy time for longer periods. The second time is about 30 minutes after feeding, not immediately because nobody wants to exercise on a full stomach. And that or not when baby is getting hungry either. So you want to be very strategic in timing when you do your tummy time, how you have your baby positioned for success. I tell parents literally set a timer, 30 seconds of success, then pick your baby up, celebrate. You can see this tummy time session here was very short. I let him take a break when he needed to. He laid on his tummy. I'm trying to cue him to reach for the toy, but he needed to put his head down. And so he put his head down and he took a break, which is totally fine as long as he is not getting upset and not getting upset and starting to cry and interrupt the tummy time session. Trick number 3 is to use your entertainment arsenal. If we go back to this baby, you can see that I have a whole bunch of toys, and you want to use a couple of different techniques here. One, you want to use lots of toys, use some variety, and be able to cue baby, use the different toys that you have and get them to engage and start to do tummy time on their own, where they're just playing with their toys rather than you having to be on the ground with them all the time. So let's talk about a couple of things that parents talk to me about every time with regard to tummy time. Before we wrap up, here's what I want us to talk about. A lot of parents ask me, how much tummy time is enough? Start with 30 seconds several times a day and work up to 15 to 20 minutes. By the time your baby is, let's say, 6 months old, you should be able to do a good solid 60 minutes or 1 hour of tummy time each day and be able to do that consistently. As if you break it up, you can do 2 minutes here, 3 minutes there, and keep on increasing the level of difficulty and amount of time that you let baby remain on their tummy. A lot of times parents say, my baby is 2 months old and they still hate it. Is it too late? So it's never too late to start tummy time. You want to start using the graduation method. Even if your baby is 2 months and then you feel like you have to go back and start off with tummy time on your chest and then tummy time on your belly while you're laying on the ground, do that and keep moving through the steps and just keep increasing the level of difficulty. Remember, every baby develops at their own pace. Some babies love tummy time from day one, whereas other babies struggle and need to warm up to it. Here's what I'd like to ask you to do. If you got value from this video, please, using a baby soft touch, hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel and share this with video with any other parents whose little ones are struggling with tummy time. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. I will see you on my next live. I'll talk to you soon.